everyone. Obviously, it's hopefully the first but not the last. We have, when I first brought this up, obviously the NPC, I have to thank, obviously, Jim Manning. None of us would be here if it wasn't for the NPC and the IFBB Pro League. And NPC News Online. But also to so many other, I'm serious, I can't tell you. I'm a promoter also, my husband promotes and stuff, and if you ever promote, it's really hard sometimes to get sponsors, to get, product and stuff for the athletes and stuff, and you can see by your bags. We've had an outlet, crazy. Anyways, but I approached Jake Woods, he was like, absolutely, Wings of Strength is there. Muscle contest step forward right away. I knew this was going to happen. But muscle contest stepped forward. Senator Chris called me right away. He goes, oh my God, we got to live stream this. And Alina was like, absolutely, Sandy. I have so many international athletes that'll be able to watch this. So again, I not only want to welcome everyone in this room, but everybody that's taken the time to watch us, on live stream. Spectrum, I always do him last. Spectrum Fitness Production with my husband and John Newman, and we have Noel Newman, part of our co-promoters here and stuff. And when I started to think about this, you all know, most of you know me, there's so many amazing women that I have come in contact with the last couple of years. But like, if you're on the East Coast, you don't know the women on the West Coast. If I say, and I said this to Jake Woods, I said, if I say muscle and fitness, who's everybody gonna say? Oh, Tarek and Tabor. But the problem is, I get to know them personally now. They would not, Muscle Contest would not be here at the level it is without Heather and Candace. And that's what this was all about. But that's what this was all about. When I talked to Jake the other day and I said to him, I said, Jake, if I say Wings of Strength or the Olympia, who are they gonna say? I said, they're gonna say you or they're gonna say Dan Sullivan. But they're not gonna know that Heather and Alina and Alex and Lenda, that all these women are behind them that make these events happen. And that's what this was, yes. That's what this was all about. I just wanted everybody to get to know the women that are really behind. And if you're a promoter, you already know that 65 to 70% of your athletes that come to your shows are all women. Okay? And also and I say this all the time because, I know how hard prep is, and I know how hard getting ready for a show is. But most of you are doing it with a full-time job, with children that you're trying to manage, or our Masters division is our biggest growing division, just the age group and stuff. So now, you're taking care of elderly parents and grandparents and stuff. So you're multitasking so many things. But yet the biggest thing that you do is you're a mentor. You're a mentor to your children, to your family members, to your co-worker. And I just looked at some statistics the other day. With a country that has over 45% of adults in the U.S. are obese, and 28% of our children, that means 1 out of every 4 children are obese. And through the pandemic and everything, we didn't let the gym stop, we didn't let training stop, and a lot of these were probably homeschooling on top of it. So that's what this really was about. It's just about to bring women together, just like I said, because we're such a force in this sport. And I think I have 4 sisters out there just saying, we all won the bet. She didn't make it through 2 minutes without crying. Okay, so what we're going to do, and what I want you to get out of it, seriously, I want you to go back, with some knowledge of, what we're looking for in the NPC, especially for our international athletes, and the athletes aren't here. So I'm gonna already mess up the agenda, so I'm not sure where we're gonna be with that. Instead of doing my PowerPoint first, we're gonna actually start my PowerPoint, then we're gonna actually put the different divisions out, because like I said, this morning, last night, I tried to put out these name tags, okay? I have 22 Olympian titles up here. I have 8 with Lenda, 5 with Sid, 2 with Whitney. Who else has my titles out here? I have Jen Dory just did. Ashley's got 3. Janet, yes, and I have to say, Janet, if you happen to see Resorts World, I guess her picture is on the whole side of the Resorts World. But we have 22 titles up here. only have one cheer at each end. And if I do it in a row going back, I still only have one cheer in the front. I said to somebody else, I'm not doing the name tags. Somebody else do the name tags. Because where do you put everybody? So that's, again, use our here. It's not in a contest where you get to meet some of these athletes and they're getting ready to go on stage and stuff. So if nothing else, please interact and get to meet people around you. And like I said, just make it a day, like I said, just to celebrate, because it's just a nice day that nobody's competing, nobody's on that stress time. That's really what we want to do. If you have questions, we have a mic up. We have mics over there for questions. We're going to do breakout posing later on this afternoon. We're also going to do just a kind of a short mock contest, especially, can I really quick, because I already kind of know the numbers in my head. How many are bikini athletes? I knew that's what the numbers were. How many are figure athletes? Awesome. How many are women's physique? How many are wellness? That's actually, wellness is going to start getting close to bikini here. It does it in a couple shows already. That division was definitely made to happen. How many women bodybuilders? Awesome, awesome. And now wait, we still have fitness. How many fitness competitors? I know there's some because I know they're all up here. But again, so we have representatives on the state, obviously from every one of the divisions. So I'm going to start, and also too, the biggest thing is though, I'm telling you, none of this would have happened without I'm telling you, without the sponsors, without the people that donated the product to the bags and stuff. And, Fit Body Fusion, okay? Probably one of the largest women's, teams in our country. We have Legendary from Bruce Cardenas from Legendary, and he's in the back, and he has a brand new, I don't know if anybody does, but he has Pop-Tarts out that, well, I'm telling you, the cinnamon Pop-Tarts are crack. I'm serious. I stopped ordering them. They're crack. But he has new brands out, so if you stop, seriously, I messed up because I forgot his product at home, so he was nice enough, but if anybody goes and gives your email to him, he'll make sure that you get the new product in the mail. So, yep. Yes, and he's in the back. His booth's going to be right over there next to Fit Body Fusions. We have Top America, who put those pink towels in, and that's, again, not only does she does the Olympia and muscle contest, but her and her husband, Tarek and Heather, own Top America. We have Team Flex. Obviously, they're the ones that provided our bag. We have Toxic Angels in the back, and then we have suits and gift cards to give out. Thinking, who else am I back there? I can't see. First of all, Lean Feast, because I was so happy that the hotel allowed us to bring our own food in. So, and Antoinette Cordova, her and her husband own 3 franchises for Lean Feast in California, but they have full-time restaurants. So she offered right away to donate, to bring over the food and stuff, because they have the refrigerator trucks. I have Madare, which is skin and esthetician. They're over there, to the left over there. I have Team Sohn. Again, he's a Nevada team. He's going to donate free entries to Nevada shows. I have Team Bombshell, which all of you know, and I have so much giveaway from Team Bombshell. That's going to take a long time. I have Barbell Clothing here also, and obviously I have all our Olympia products. So please, if you don't do anything else, at least go follow them on IG and stop at their booths and thank them for being part of this, because like I said, they're the ones that made this happen. And real quick, when I talked about always women behind somebody, okay? Obviously they're not here, but if Jim Mannion's wife would not have been who she was, the NPC wouldn't be here. The same thing with JM. JM he's NPC News Online, travels everywhere, but why could he do that? Because he had Debbie to stay at home and raise 2 wonderful kids, okay? And everybody knows Tyler, but you don't get to know Cassie because she's the one that picks up the phone in the office. And I've been involved in the NPC for over 40 years. We've had 2 secretaries. Marilyn, who was our original one, and now her daughter, Teresa. And I used to say to Jim all the time, any of us can go away and the NPC is going to be there unless something happens to you. Now I tell him, the sign of a good leader is you have good people around you. I said, but if Teresa goes away, the NPC is going to fold. And that's the people that make happen, what happens. But yes, okay, so